Welcome back to my channel, Elemental Origins. My name is Starr. Today I'm going to enter the space with an Ayurveda incense stick. And Ayurveda, if you don't know, is a connection between mind, body, soul, spirit, and aligning with the energies of all the cosmic realms and allowing for you to come to a state of equilibrium. It's very much connected to healing and just how much blocking one's own energy creates problems within the physical vessel. So getting to the root of those problems and allowing for you to heal yourself. So some of you might be sent on a quest with regards to your emotional, physical, or mental well-being, I'm being told. And that's very much going to be the emphasis of today's reading, which I wasn't in awareness of until I've just channeled that for you now. Because today's reading was connected to something that happened to me probably about 2 weeks ago now, maybe a little bit shorter than that. And I didn't think I was going to share this story publicly. But I was pulling cards for myself one afternoon, and the card, well, a singular card flipped out and fell on the floor. And my cards don't really work like that for me. When I shuffle, I will spot a card or I get a sense of what the card is and I will pull it out. It's not often that I shuffle and cards fall out or flip out on the floor. And a voice said to me, oh, it's been a little while since that has happened. And then I just felt this eruption of energy from the bottom of my everything. And then I absolutely roared out a neigh like a horse, and then I was just in hysterics. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't pull myself together, and I just felt like I was on just the highest frequency. And I thought, what on earth was that? And it took me a minute to settle into my own energy, to understand that it was the first time that my unicorn had stepped forward to me and spoke through me. I consider myself to be a channel, so energies will step forward and they will use my own voice, so I'll speak almost out loud to myself as a channel. And it was the first time that I was hearing my unicorn's voice speak through me. And it blew my mind. And, you know, at this point, so many things have happened on my journey and my expanse, but this really takes a biscuit for being one of the most outrageous and hilarious. And I can't even recreate the neigh that I did because it was just too amazing. And I thought, that's how I knew it just didn't come from me, because I cannot physically recreate that sound myself. So I feel like that story might be confirmation for some with regards to where you might find yourself in your path of expanse and just everything getting crazier by the day. And, you know, I share quite a lot in my spaces with regards to what I experience on a day-to-day basis. And I wish so many more would do that too, because it really encourages others to trust in their intuition and trust in what they're feeling. And I promise you, these realms are ever expanding, and life is going to just get what feels like crazier from here on in, but also in the best possible way. Allow for yourself to be seen in all realms and be everything in all spaces is what I want to share, everyone. But I wasn't entirely sure how today's reading was going to work. I know there was going to be a lot of inner child expression being brought forward. So if you aren't able to, I guess, come to terms with, you know, this idea of speaking to the unicorn realms, try and see this reading as an inner child expression, and allow for your inner child to engage in this space. There is going to be messages brought forward with regards to your healing and potentially inner child healing specifically as well, everyone. But I brought crystals into the mix today. I've pre-shuffled 3 oracle. I'm going to bring some tarot into the mix and end on oracle as well. So I'll give you a minute to tune into your pile, and I will go ahead with pile number 1. But please make sure that you do tune in specifically from the highest vibration that you can right now. I think I'm going to start doing energy clearings when stepping into space of readings as well. I do that a lot with my pre-recorded readings. How to book a reading with me is in the description below, everyone, as well, if you would like that. And I do in-person readings for those that are local as well to me in my present space in the UK. So you can find out how to book with me in the description. But it's really important that you ground yourself in your own energy and then pick a pile. Often we can come to readings when we are feeling like, you know, we are in despair somewhere, or we're feeling like, you know, a little bit confused or unsure about our past. So that means that we come from like a fragmented understanding of our own energy. So please try and ground in. Just take a minute to take some few deep breaths and then choose your pile. But I will go ahead with pile number 1. Hello, Pile 1. and this is your reading. So the crystal that I've brought forward with regards to, well, the crystal that your unicorns brought forward with regards to your healing and your expanse is clear quartz. And clear quartz is connected to the crown chakra. It's connected to releasing stagnant energy and also transmuting energy that might be stuck in the physical vessel. So you can hold clear quartz and ask for your potential negative or disruptive energies to be sent to that crystal, and it will be transformed within that crystal and sent back to you in divine white light. But clear quartz is about aiding in releasing emotional trauma and allowing for you to gain your highest vibration. So if you're in a space of feeling a little bit confused, I would say please grab some clear quartz. You can grab it in crystal form and wear it as well. For those that might feel like they don't want to carry a crystal with them at all times, you can place it on an altar space in your home and allow for those energies to reach you wherever you find yourself throughout the day as well, everyone. But I pulled an oracle specifically to understand your energy at this time, and then I'll bring some messages forward from the unicorn realms for you. Wow. The card that I've got for you is Vision, and it was in reverse, so I'm going to keep it as such, pile 1. And that's interesting to me. I'm really intrigued as to how this unicorn realm energy is going to step forward as well. But I love that you've got all of these rainbow colors here. That's kind of how I feel this unicorn energy. I can't explain just the layer of giggles that I had when tapping into the energy of my unicorn again it's been a little while since she stepped forward. She came forward quite early on in my expanse, and yeah, I was grateful to have her back. But let's see what the unicorn realms wish to share with you and potentially your personal unicorn, if that resonates with you. We've got Temperance. We've got the Two of Cups in reverse. And we've got the Moon. 2 dogs here. I have been dreaming about dogs, and it's been feeling very significant. I've not been the only one dreaming about dogs. So if that aligns with you, please don't hesitate to reach out as well, Pile 1, because I feel like there might be understandings that we can come to together if that feels aligned for you. What I'm understanding through your unicorns is that it's almost like you're looking at magic as something that only some can attain, pile 1. And I think you're discrediting yourself with regards to how much light you bring into the world and just how much you are a clear vision and channel for the divine. Your unicorns are saying, please take a moment to assess where you are mentally right now, because I think you've gotten lost in the source somewhere, is what I like to share, because it feels like there's a lot of swirling in your energy, specifically in your mental mind. So you need to look at clearing that mental mind, pile 1. We've got the King of Swords in reverse. You feel like you're not ready for something when you are. Pile 1. You feel like you're not ready for something, but you are. 6 of Wands in reverse. You feel like you're not ready to share with others, pile 1, which I feel is an interesting understanding. You might have felt like you are someone that has taken the lead their whole life, and maybe you've not been given the room to share with another in the space that you find yourself in right now. Wow, yeah, the Lovers. This is connecting to love. Pile 1. There is something around you that you are fearing right now, because it's almost like you feel like you can't or shouldn't connect with others somewhere. And this is coming from a wound of the past, pile 1. So you're going to have to look at this to enable you to move forward. The unicorn realms are wanting to bring forward this understanding so that you can truly see where you find yourself right now, because it feels like you're in a lot of illusion with this, the Moon card being one of the first cards that I put down for you. It's almost like you've been looking at all aspects of self and trying to gain understanding. So this is just a snapshot of your energy for you right now so that you can understand exactly where you are. Wow. Yeah, because you actually want harmony with others. And I think you've been asking for this for a really long time, Pile 1, and I feel like you just haven't been getting that. So your unicorns are saying you need to assess the past in order to move forward. Yeah, there might have been a female dominant figure in your life that didn't allow for you to feel like you could share. It almost feels like what's this understanding? It's almost an understanding being brought forward in your household. They could say, wow, it's a dog-eat-dog world. So interesting how that's come full circle. Thank you for that confirmation with regards to my own dreams as well there, Teams of Light. But it feels like, yeah, it feels like somewhere you've been told that you had to do something alone. And now you're coming to the understanding that you don't, that there is love out there for you. And this is very much connecting to divine love. Pile number 1, and this might not necessarily be a romantic relationship. This might just be your connection to these realms and the divine. Yeah, Knight of Wands. As soon as you accept that it is possible to have harmony everywhere in your life, Pile 1, that's when everything is going to go a little bit more smoothly, I'm hearing. Yeah, everything feels like it's at a standstill right now. So you're gaining understanding of where all of your blockages are so that you can work through them and just access more. Yeah, the Empress. You need to look at this. It feels like a mother wound, Pile 1. I'm going to say it feels like a mother wound. That won't be for all. So look at the dominant female figures that have been in your life. And for some, I'm hearing this might be what you taught yourself because you didn't have strong parental figures that were there for you. And that can come in a myriad of ways. And, you know, my heart truly goes out to you. If you feel like you haven't had, you know, parents that were there for you to support you as a child, it's one of the most, I guess, soul-shattering experiences. And, you know, time and time again, I see this on this healing path. And, you know, I myself being in that, all of our families try their best. But, you know, there are still those fragments of understanding that we have to work through, that we choose to work through. So it feels like there was a parental female figure in your life, or the lack thereof entirely, that you then accumulated your understandings from popular media and culture. And this is definitely something that I've experienced in my life. I watched a lot of movies at a very young age, and I suddenly worked out on my path that I gained a lot of my understandings of this world through movies, which I know sounds quite insane and perhaps very naive. But I was just such a sensitive soul. I didn't truly know how to be in the physical plane of existence. I resonate as being a Pleiadian starseed, so I was incredibly emotional and sensitive to vibrations at all times. So I was just a constant sponge for the things that I was watching and consuming. This goes into a whole myriad of, you know, more extreme understandings of that I won't go into here. If you know, you know. But it feels like you've gained some sort of, I'm going to say it, but I don't mean it in this extremes of time, but like toxic patterning with regards to feeling like it's a dog-eat-dog world and you had to be alone. And I'm saying that it's toxic because it's now, you're now in a space of self-sabotage, Pile 1. And I think you've been asking for this without feeling somewhere that you can truly obtain this. So there have been cycles of understandings brought forward to you where, you know, perhaps the rug was pulled from completely beneath your feet with regards to how others interacted with you. And it's because deep down somewhere you had this wound that you perhaps weren't in awareness of. So I hope that this reading brings that awareness to you, because somewhere it's bringing you a lot of pain when you can almost immediately turn that pain into power, Pile 1, just by acknowledging this aspect of you. Yeah, it's going to be a stepping stone. It's going to be a stepping stone moving forward for you, Pile 1, but you're ready. Yeah, you're ready to go on the quest. You're ready for the next chapter. And I love this depiction of the King of Pentacles here, because not only is it some form of double-horned unicorn, I just feel like you're ready to let life lead, let the universes lead. And we have very expansive souls in this pile, and you've been working through a lack of love and emotional stability in your life. And now you're ready to come into union with that, pile 1. It's like you're ready to say yes to more love, more prosperity of the heart. And I think this is a whole new realm for you. Yeah, the Fool in reverse, and you feel like you're not ready. So I'm going to say, let's completely just turn this card the right way around for you, pile 1, because you are ready. It's like you want to feel sunshine, rainbows, what am I hearing? Sunshine, rainbows, pussycat tails. I don't know. Some sort of song wants to come through for you. Wow. And we've got the Starr. Yeah, pile 1, you need to sing. You need to create music. You need to sing something like that. You need to express yourself more, because there is so much within you that you are stopping, bringing forward, because it feels like you're not trusting in the magic of the universes and life. And, you know, when we get jaded by life, it can very much have such a stronghold on us, because we feel like everything that has happened to us up until this point, you know, there's no hope. But you're moving through that. It's a new hope. Like, you're ready, pile 1. You're ready to break free from the past and step forward. You're ready to say yes to yourself and yes to these realms. You know these realms, pile 1. Yeah, you know these realms, but I think understanding these realms brought you conflict somewhere. So you turned your back. Each one of you here have a guardian unicorn. You do. And you know them. Some of you have seen them in your dream time. Don't sleep on yourself. Pile 1 is what I'm hearing. Don't sleep on yourself. Take the opportunities now that you're seeing in your dreams. For some of you, you've been given divine inspiration, and intervention is happening through your dream time, and you keep denying it, you keep ignoring it, you keep saying it's not true. But close your eyes and follow the light in the darkness. For some of you, you are experiencing perhaps like night terrors, but I'm hearing that actually the most amount of freeing inspiration to you right now. Yeah, you're sat on a gold mine. You're sat on a gold mine, some of you. Please look into crystalline energy and what it means to obtain the crystalline body. If you don't know what that already means, and even if you do, look at it again, because you hold the codes to unlock your crystalline body very quickly, pile 1. And we're getting pretty expansive here, but I think all of you are ready to hear this. And even if, you know, I'm saying these words and they're not making too much sense to you right now, I think you'll circle back around again and they will start to make sense to you. Do not hesitate to reach out to me at that point, pile 1, if that feels aligned to you, because I think that you're ready to access more. And your unicorns are bringing that forward for you today so that you can put the weight down of the past. Put the weight down of the past, I'm hearing, because it's no longer yours to bear. Wow, I can't. We got the Magician. You've broken free already, pile 1. You've broken free from something already, but the energies of the past are still lingering, and that's all you have to look into. Looking into the energies of the past is going to help you alchemize that energy to move forward. Some of you are resisting looking at the past because it has brought you so much pain. And of course, feel those feelings when they come up for you. Please connect to the water element. It's really going to help you balance out. I'm hearing fire elements, and I knew that was going to be for one pile, and it's for you. With the sun sticking out here and the strength here, you're ready to release the anger, the upset, the pain, and you're ready to let it flow free and wash through you, pile 1. So please look at that. If you would like help with that, understanding your light body and releasing stagnant energy in your body, releasing the fire energies in your body, do not hesitate to reach out. But you can do this by yourself, pile 1. Sit there and just allow for these energies to erupt out of you, however that manifests for you. You know, some days I literally sit there and I feel like I'm breathing out fire. Some days I will sit there and I feel like I'm almost allowing for like this real dark tarry substance to come out of me, and this has been like my trapped pain, my trapped understandings, my trapped rage, and you know, it's manifesting in my mind's eye as these elements, but it's all just energy. And these realms interact with us. So whatever you experience is what you have chosen to experience that as, Pile 1. And I feel like it might be really extreme for you, Pile 1. I feel like I understand your energy and I get it. So know that if something quite violent is happening to you physically in those realms when you're on your own, please know that you are not alone. You're always guided by your teams of light. But if you would like support in that, do not hesitate to reach out, Pile 1, because I know where you are and I can help you, is what I want to share. But we're going to... Am I going to pull Oracle? Okay, I'm going to pull some from the Water Oracle as well. And I'm going to do this for every pile. I was hearing that the waters are going to align for us to all set ourselves free. Pile 1. And I feel like your energy is very much aligned with that. You're just ready to release. That's what it is. You're ready to release. And I was just seeing birds here. You might want to look into what your spirit animal is with regards to being a bird, because I think that that might help you somewhere also, Pile 1. Well, we've got stagnant waters in reverse. Feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. And this is in reverse because now that you've heard this reading, Pile 1, you're going to just be ready to release. So use water as the element for you to release with. Cleansing, releasing the old, energetic tune-up and new beginnings, because you are ready for new beginnings. I'm going to put that over the strength card, but you might want to look into portal energy, Pile 1, because you know how to harness the energies of this world really well. And I would be surprised if you don't know what I'm talking about at this point, Pile 1, because I feel like you do. And for some of you, this is just releasing a lot of tears. Let yourself cry, Pile 1. I very much resonate with this. I cry all of the time. My body just has this instinctual reaction to just cry. And it wasn't until a little bit later in my journey that I realized that, you know, the waters are cleansing for me. And it's such a pure expression to let tears come to you. And often I am brought to my knees and the energies of the divine, because it just feels so beautiful and like nothing I could experience before. And I think that's exactly what you are almost terrified of. You don't feel worthy somewhere still, Pile 1. So please look at that. But the final card that I've got for you is thank you. Gratitude appreciating what's sustaining you. And I think you have to start appreciating yourself, Pile 1, for everything that you've done this lifetime. And yeah, I'm just seeing this water being poured here. You need to get into bodies of water, Pile 1. That is a must for you. Whether this is, you know, an intentional bath, an intentional shower, more of those. Getting into a pool, just getting into free water. You have to get into the water because it's really going to heal you and cleanse you. And somewhere your soul is thanking you for everything that you've done, Pile 1, because you cleared through so much, I'm hearing. You do have an idea because it's been painful, but you cannot comprehend what you've done for this world already, Pile 1. Inner alchemy is achieved when we react to fear with love. Yeah, I think somewhere you are afraid too, Pile 1, of what all of these realms mean to you and just what might be possible. And we've got patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. And maybe you're trying to rush the process. We did have temperance as one of your first cards down. And giving yourself room to grow, Pile 1, is giving yourself room to grow and the grace to expand is going to allow for everything to move quicker for you. Connecting to flower power and rainbow energy is going to be very significant for you. And, you know, I feel like I might say this to every pile just because of the unicorns that are stepping forward. They love the rainbow energy. They love crystalline energy. They love, you know, really vibrant and fragrant smells. They love bright colors too. So connecting to those things, wow, I can't. Final card that I've got for you is love. Live your truth and share the love that is in your soul. You have been terrified to do this lifetime, Pile 1, and now is the time. Release and love, Pile 1, release and love. You might want to look into where Saturn is for you as well in your birth chart, because I think that there are some aspects of Saturn that are holding you back. Inner world. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. And it's your inner world that you need to cleanse. Your mental mind is holding you back. Exponentially right now I'm hearing Pile 1. So please take the time to just write down everything that is buzzing through your mind in any given day. And truly look at it and say, where is this coming from? Are these scripts of the past? Is this something that I need to work through right now? Or is this something that, I need to just burn? And let it burn away. Set it on fire, Pile 1. And then, chuck those ashes into water. Let them go out into the air outside. Allow for yourself to feel renewed because you are ready. There is something you're resisting because of fears of the past. You're resisting your inherent connection to the divine and love. And I hope that you can hear this, Pile 1. I feel like this reading is going to be incredibly triggering for you because it's not what you want to hear, because you know it's the truth. And please know I say this with so much compassion. All of your teams of light step forward and say this with the utmost amounts of compassion for you, because you've been on a real tough journey. I'm hearing there's been a lot of karmic understandings you've been working through for your family lineage, and you've done it, Pile 1. You're coming to, the tail ends of understanding everything in your life thus far. So just please keep going in patience, but also most predominantly in love, Pile 1. Look to the constellations too. You can gain more understandings from the stars, Pile 1. But that's all that I'm getting for you today. If you would like an extended reading, a personal reading with me, if you would like to work with me with regards to energy clearing, please do not hesitate to reach out, any of you in Pile 1 or light beings here. How to contact me is in the description below. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel, or share this video with anyone that you feel like might best benefit from anything that you've heard today. I feel like you are seeding information for those around you too, Pile 1. So please start sharing in your love. It feels like you have to share your love with others, and trusting that others will sit with you at the table. So maybe you want to host more dinner parties, Pile 1. I feel like that might be a great way to start to get you into the understandings of unconditional love. Sharing food with others is going to help you feel unconditional love. It's almost like you need that connection to a grounding energy, and eating food is a very grounding energy. So also, if you've been feeling out of sorts, grab yourself a healthy snack and just sit and eat it, Pile 1, because I feel like there is a grounding in of this very romantic energy that is wanting to happen within you. And I feel like this energy has been in you for such a long time. You've just been terrified to express it. And I think in the glimpses that you have expressed it, it's been thrown back in your face, Pile 1. And this was to teach you lessons. But you've learned those lessons now. So divine love is ready to come for you. Ask your teams of light to step forward ever closer to you, because they want to support you in where you find yourself right now. But I feel like you are blocking them, Pile 1. So don't block your teams of light. They love you the most. But also know that there are beings here that do love you. And if you don't know anyone in your space that loves you yet, Pile 1, please know that I inherently love you at a soul's level, and I'm always here for you. And if it feels like aligning for you to work with me, please do not hesitate to reach out. You're always loved, Pile 1. You are never alone in these universes at large. But that's all that I've got for you today. Take care.